Hello there, Libra. Welcome on into your mid-November 2025 money and career tarot reading. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. But as you can see, we are going to start off your money and career read with 3 pre-pulled tarot cards. I didn't expect that one, but it just felt right for the beginning. And then I have 2 other oracle decks to further your reading. And we, of course, will pull some more tarot if need be. But let's see what the remainder of November looks like for you when it comes to money and career. So starting off in the center of your reading, we have the Page of Swords. And so this being a very powerful image, I feel you are going to be really empowered when it comes to your work. You know, some of you, when it comes to searching for work, you know, interviewing and acquiring the position that you're meant to dive into. But I'm getting the majority of you, it's about creating and developing and learning along the way. Maybe refining the way you do things, the way you create and develop. But there's a strength, there's a freshness even coming through with, you know, the way that you are pouring yourself, applying yourself towards this and that of importance. You know, I see some of you going through the mundane tasks and routines, obligations previous to this time period. And now I feel after watching this reading, there's more of a, I'm enjoying myself. I really care about what I'm doing. I'm actually in the moment or several moments instead of just kind of coasting through it because I do the same thing over and over again. And I'm, you know, all the meanwhile really good at what I do. But do you get the point? It's making it, it's making the world of a difference, okay? Where you are really creating and developing differently. That's what I'm getting. And I see some of you learning more about the future of a commitment of importance, whether it's a project, a business, a job. Some of you as well, once again, are learning more about the position that you are about to or already have accepted or solidified as the right one for you. And so as you learn more about yourself and the future of your career, you start to really want to do more, okay? It's this motivation that's growing in the remainder of November, and you really just start to create magic, all right? But moving on to the King of Swords on the left-hand side, because you are coming through very smart, all right? Very intelligent. There's a power about you as well. Now, if we look at this imagery once again, they're saying sit back in your Libran throne and own the fact that you know what you're doing. Own the fact that you have a large destiny, and whether you feel what you're wrapped up with work-wise now is part of your destiny or not, it feels to be, you know, helping you with the end goal. It's helping you with your destiny down the line either way. And I feel Spirit saying, once again, sit back in your Libran throne and know and remind yourself that you are a master of your own money and career reality. So it starts to become a period where a lot of you are needing to and are choosing to refine your spending habits. I don't know if that was the best wording, but it's like tightening up on where you've been spending, but also not being afraid to or holding yourself back from spending on the necessities, creating that what we would call an ebb and flow with your money. While some of you maybe need to redevelop your connection, your relationship with money, but it's feeling like there's at least somewhat of an ebb and flow being created with the spending and the saving, you know, the putting forth and holding back. But moving on to your last card, you have the Queen of Swords. And so I love that we have a king and a queen on either side of the page. And so we're choosing different. That's what I'm getting. You're, in the remainder of November, deciding to cut out this and that, whether it's where you've been putting your money, what you've been doing as far as work matters go. Maybe it's around the home environment. And these small but major adjustments and required different choices are leaving you with better results, okay? You're going to see very directly, clearly, that you're about to gain a ton of money, okay? I see 1 or 2 key windfalls coming through in this during this period for you, where it gives you a chance to get a bit more ahead, okay? It's this collective that needs to remember, when you need money the most, it's going to come in. It may not come in right when you want it, but you may be desiring it, hoping for it, maybe demanding it a little too soon. Some of you do spend money when you receive it quite quickly. Guilty, like myself. I'm a Leo, Libra. And so if you need a big chunk of money for an investment of importance, if you receive it too soon, you might be at risk of overspending and not having what you need when it comes time to invest in that opportunity, right? And that's not for everybody, but so be it. Let's pull a couple more. What else do we have for Libra? The 4 of Swords. Okay, we're going to put this in the upright because I really feel like Spirit's as well reminding you that you're protected, so you can rest your Libran heart, mind, and soul when it comes to money matters, when it comes to work matters. And I feel there's a sense of things starting to feel more guarded, more on point for you. Now, I also see certain symbols, synchronicities, maybe even smells of importance coming through to help you with your work. But then another king, the King of Cups, is giving you the message that you are, coming through as emotionally secure, okay, emotionally mature and compassionate. But I feel there's an advanced nature about you all the meanwhile, Libra, that is really assisting with what you are applying yourself towards. I kind of want to let's pull a couple of these. Should have taken the deck out. I feel like you're going to want to change up an environment. This may not be a new feeling for you, but that's just what I'm getting now. Some of these empowering money affirmations. My mind is worth millions. This one over here. I see abundance everywhere I go. As well as my surroundings. Interesting. That was a typo. My surroundings want me to be successful. All right. And so they're saying that abundance is everywhere you go, Libra. Abundance exists within you. So I feel a change for some of you coming to be with your perspective, with the way you're viewing maybe money in general, but where you're living, your materialistic wealth is also taking a highlight. And look at this. Money comes to me easily. Say this over and over again. Money comes to me easily. I attract money in my sleep. I don't know why I'm getting that. I attract money in my Libran sleep. Let's pull a couple of these. Being discovered is on the board, as well as new opportunity. And why not pull a couple more? Sorry, I don't really feel like shuffling on camera. What else do we have for Libra? Sometimes shorter is sweeter. I don't know why I'm getting that as well. Sometimes shorter is better, whether it's when you're speaking, could be a length of something like a video, like I'm doing here. But I do feel either way, you're going to end up remembering and realizing that things are going to be exactly what they're meant to be, right? Whether it feels perfect, the complete opposite, or somewhere in between. Whether it feels long or is long, shorter, or in between. It's going to be exactly what it's meant to be. And I feel some of you Librans being drawn to this reading, in the remainder of November, you will be reminded that you're meant to be extremely successful in this lifetime. I'm getting extremely wealthy as well. And naturally, one leads to the other, right? A couple more before we wrap this up. For Libra, you are manifesting success like no other. Do you realize this? I feel there's a sense of empowerment to the point where you are saying to yourself and other people, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be wealthy. I am going to be rich. All right. And Spirit is saying the rest of November sets you up for the month of December and the new year of 2026. Let's leave your money and career read at that. I hope it was truly helpful. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.